Good evening, Twitch. It is I, Atlas Chief, and we are back at it once again. Hello there. It is I, and we are back with Paint-a-poluza 3, The Search for More Paint, as we're doing a modeling stream, which we haven't done in a while, and I am feeling the itch, everybody. As for some of you know, I am an avid model painter for the Warhammer 40k verse, and so we're just going to sit down and do some painting. Got my lovely build list here, so it'll be quite nice and fun, I'd have to say, as we're getting back into the painting, everyone. Used to do it every while, once a month or so, but we've been busy as of late, and there's been games afoot and fun times had, and it's like, you know, I want to do some painting of my models, and I want to share it with all of you. So, here we are. And now, for your listening enjoyment, so it's just not my simple voice sitting there and serenading you for all time, I am going to sit here and put some music on in the background so that everyone has at least something in here to watch and listen to. So, without further ado, here is some music from Luna Sounds, the top 30 non-copyrighted sounds, the best of NCS, most viewed songs, the best of all time, 2023, should you like it and desire to listen to it more on YouTube. With that said, cha-cha. Nice little pop in everyone's step. There we go. But yes, we're going to paint some models now. To turn down the volume as I am going to be sitting there and talking. Or at least my volume. Because I don't need it super loud. Alright. Where are you? There we go. Alright. Let's go. Now, you all kind of see what we're painting here. We are currently painting a squad of 10 Leagues of Votan models from Games Workshop, Warhammer 40k. This is one of the guys that I've drawn up to be a medic. So, I'm going to sit here, put him back down. He is a member of Blue Squad. I have 3 squads that I've painted up before. They're all wielding ion blasters, which is a weapon in the game. And these guys are all going to be using bolt weapons. This is their lovely new data card set from Games Workshop. Dirton! Hello, and welcome to the stream, my friend. You have just caught me as before I've gotten to the mojo and painting. How are you, my friend? I hope you are doing well. Right, so his chassis, more or less painted. But we got his mask here to paint a lovely red. Don't worry, we'll be going back and getting the other colors as well. Yes, now I get here down close to the painting so I can see better. Oh no! Oh yes. Ooh, pain. I knew there was something wrong with you Germans. Liking pain and all that. But then again, I believe it was World War II, the Germans made cocaine-infused chocolates and was giving them out. That's before we knew the bad stuff about cocaine. But, nevertheless, pain is not a bad thing. Pain happens, we just hope that it doesn't take away absolutely everything. Yeah, the Panzer Schokolade. Yes. Don't want to put the silver where the green should be. So yes, going with a more militaristic style coloring with these guys. I wonder if it's some... You know, there has to be somebody that knows where that recipe is and potentially would make it and sell it. They would probably make some money of some kind, to say the very least. Yes. But here we have our gentlemen, as we are, the painting. We're doing more of a military green model painting. We are using the model color, acrylic color, Grijs Olive, olive gray, for the main armor color of our army. That's kind of giving them more of a paramilitary feel. I hope everybody has had a good day on this Friday day. I've actually gotten a lot of stuff done today. Yes, I worked 4/10s this week, so I got to sit there and work at home, doing portions of a honeydew list that have been sitting there for a long time. Alright. The green nicely everywhere. Now don't worry about if you see me skipping over bits and parts. I know the camera's not like super grand, but I will be getting to those as well. Oh. Meth and... okay. Thought it was cocaine. Oh wait, no, sorry. I got the two mixed up. The original Coke was made with cocaine. The Panzer Chocolate, yes, was made with meth. I'm forgetting my addictive substances put into commercially sold goods. The history of it. Don't laugh at my knowledge of history, please. It's limited. As you know, we're only taught by history's only ever written by the victor, not the loser. Yeah, Coca-Cola. Ah, Coca-Cola. Could always go for some deliciousness. Not the actual original Coca-Cola, because that, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know, like, you'd probably have a lot more people buying Coca-Cola and then trying to figure out some way to boil it so they can get at the cocaine. But I think at that point, with manufacturing and everything, it's already fully dissolved into the liquid, so you might as well just drink it and enjoy. Nice green everywhere. As you can see, we've gotten his other 9 squad mates pretty much to the same base that he's at. We're covering more of them as well. Yes, my big meaty hands blocking the camera so you can't all see it. I'm sitting in a shorter chair than I usually am. I'm just sitting here enjoying the painting. Aha. Alright, we've got him to relatively close standards of where I'm happy with. At least on the green for his main body plates. But yeah, I kind of wonder what's going to happen to the quote-unquote professionals, sorry, in quotes, professionals, with the writer's strike and the actor's strike now going on. So, and don't get me wrong, props to them, get paid what you can get paid. But, kind of a terrible time to ask for a raise. Now, some of the demands from the Writers Guild are absolutely absurd. They want to have like 20 or plus people there and whatnot. Find some mind-bending stuff. You don't try a lot of creativity, and that's where most big minds in the past got their inspiration from. They suffer from especially in a situation where they're benefit my job. Yes, sometimes ignorance is indeed bliss, as the old saying goes. But intelligence, if channeled to the correct area, is a blessing. Ah. My people are home. They went out to a foyer to get their little crawlers their foodstuffs. Alright. So another one, more or less finished, except for some of the silver bits. Oh wait, he doesn't have a character, so I just gotta get his belt buckle silver. Never mind. I see seas of white on the bottom of his armor. Edging is the hardest part to make it all look nice and good, I find. Because I try to do the best I can to have all of them show up like this. Nice looking little model there. But limitations. And you don't need to worry, there you can think of some crazily intelligent things. Mind-bending substances. I wouldn't recommend super mind-bending substances, as they can lead to some adverse effects. But I am not a agent against. If you want to use, I would say if you want to try something, I would say perfectly fine, dear Tim. I thank you for showing up. I always appreciate you guys when you show up to chit chat and watch me do stuff. And any time that you spend with me is time that I appreciate. Trip sitting. Okay. I'll get this guy's knee pads redone. Get off some of that green. Yeah. Sad to say, there are a lot of stuff like that out in the world. I wish you the best for absolutely everyone. But I also know that everyone has their own demons, and there are some people that don't give a fuck and feed those demons, even at the cost of others. I don't feel it's right, but it is what it is, and it is the nature of the beast. Which ain't bad, because that same cruelty can twistedly be the birth of many innovations. Which is not a... well, how you get those innovations is bad, but getting those innovations isn't bad. It helps everyone. But doing it in a more ethical and morally correct way, I would prefer it. But I know there are plenty of people that are of a different mind that do not care about the results. They just want results. Alright. So we've got these lovely gentlemen here. Now we're going to get to numero uno, who's got his medal all shiny there, but we need to do some work on his belt and his pants. Alright, good. They're going after the food. Made steak and potatoes this evening. Quite a delicious pairing. Took about an hour on the charcoal grill to cook up the potatoes, and about 15 minutes to cook up the steaks. Hopefully they're not too cold. But I can't vouch for that because I ate it when they were nice and warm, so... Okay, this one's gonna leave me with some waves here. Hold on. Biggest downside is oh dear. I apologize. That sounds painful, for lack of a better term. Society and social constraints are a bit, but like, I apologize about hearing that. Kind of shitty. Shake it up. Let me try a different, smaller batch of the same brown. It's being a little watery. More watery than I'd like. There we go. That looks a little thicker. Try it out. Freaking paint and see that. Okay, yes. Sadly, it's sticking about the center, so I might have to do 2 coats on the belts and the pouches and stuff to get the look that I'm looking for. No problem. It's just a bit of a pain in the butt of having to go back and do it twice. You kind of want to do it once and nice. Yeah, that is also a sad thing, is when you can't find an intellect to match. Me, I'm more than welcome for people of greater intellect to use their intellect and speak to me, and then I'll ask later, or for the definition and explanation of the large word that you're using so I can get to the context in which you're speaking. I know that might be a hassle, but that's the best I can think of personally to the predicament of dealing with people of vastly superior intellect. Not as many people are as accommodating as myself, and I do understand that. Which also sucks. That's this. Hope this goes well. Oh, how are you at their fault for them being stupid? I myself would consider myself of moderate intellect. I'm not the smartest. I'll never claim to be the smartest. But I am certainly not the dumbest. And just the fact that somebody's blaming you for their problems is stupid. This world and what happens to me is usually of my own volition. Feng Shui is a great way to do things. But some people see that as cultural appropriation, which is also bloody fucking stupid. I wish to learn about other cultures so that I myself can become a more rounded, well-rounded individual in society. That way I can bow to somebody in Japan and greet them so that they can understand where I'm coming from. Or shake their hand with a nice firm grip, look them in the eye, that sort of deal. If we don't learn about one another, we culturally stagnate. We sit there and it just becomes monogamous, and that's boring. I don't like being bored. The ADHD in me does not like boredom. The ADHD in me wants action, surprises, constant fluidity. That's why I love doing what I do with the content that I do, so that I, with Wednesdays and Thursdays when you guys choose my games, so that it's there so I don't get burnt out on a game. I can keep loving the games that I love to play. And I don't have a game on that list that I don't want to play. I never will. I'm an avid gamer and I enjoy it. And using it there is, I would say, because I've traveled abroad, seen many places, experienced other cultures, and seen the differences comparatively to my own life, someone else's experiences, is vastly different, the world that I've seen, than most. Because sadly, most people's experience with other cultures is through movies or media. And that's it. And I think that's an absolute waste. If you're able to, get out of your home country. Go visit another country. Now, for us here in America, it's kind of hard. Our two nearest neighbors are Mexico and Canada. Not that that's a bad thing, mind you. It's just that they're not that super child there. Yes. That is exactly it, Dearton. That is exactly. If you are wearing it right and doing honor and homage to someone else's culture and or beliefs, generally 9 times out of 10, they will appreciate that you are making an effort. That you are trying to experience their culture. And emulating it. And then there's people, we won't name names, we'll just call them Karens, for the stereotypical ease of everything, that don't give a fuck. That want you to just sit here and be this, forgive me for saying this, white trash of people. It's a bit terrible, but it... culture. Culture is good thing. Culture is very good thing. And being cultured opens many doors. Because me, I went and was stationed in Japan for 2 years. I've said this before and I'll say it again 1,000 times. That was great for me. To go out and see the Southeastern Pacific. And see the different cultures of the world down there. That's sad to hear. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully you guys are able to keep it and defend your guys' culture to the best of your ability. My last name, hilariously enough, happens to be the German word for small. Believe it or not. And it's... I love America. I also hate America at the same time. There's a duality to everything. Fight me. Is because we're a blending pot of everyone's culture. Morals, laws, all of it are a blend of somebody else's culture that we've adapted to our own. I want everyone to lose it. We've got this though. As long as we hold true to our own ideals and strive to open the minds of those that are younger so that they are not blinded. Yeah, it's understandable. I could do the same thing about America. So here's one thing on the talking points then. I hate participation trophies. I hate them with a passion. An absolute fiery passion. Because you need competition. Whether it be in the corporate sector or you are playing at a job. Like, in the corporate sector, no. It is kill or be killed. If you don't do this thing or get this done, our competitor will get it done first and then make more money. Like, there's market share and stuff. It's like competition. We all love watching the Olympics. I haven't watched it in recent years, but the Olympics is a world competition to where the best of our people physically in specific avenues that they are really bloody good at show off and compete for glory. I would wish them to do something on the same par with intelligence, puzzles, or something along that line to be like, alright, which nation is the smartest with the mental Olympics? Or the most charismatic? Or, spelling bees, language arts, something. Because whilst I love sports and everything about it, there are too many times that it's there. Stupidia? Oh, wait, wasn't that a movie where they had people flash frozen and they went back down? Stupidia. Is that a game? Or is it something else? So I'm not well versed with that, to be honest. No. Explain to this American. Explain it to me. I do not care if this is German. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. That would be great. Just the memes. Memes all day of that going on. People would get sad though eventually. Yeah, it's one of those to where, oh my goodness. Yes, please. We need that. The world needs more Stupidia. Like Wikipedia, but for stupid answers only. That would be great. Oh my gods. If I were in college, I would so totally do that. I would entirely just go off of Stupidia as my references and make an entirely rapid, stupid report on the subject that we were supposed to report on. Of course, I'd make an actual real one, but I would submit the first one to like my professor or whatnot, just to see the look on their face. I think it would be absolutely motherfucking hilarious. Excuse the profanity. I have a mouth worse than a sailor. I'm a marine. Alright. Yes. Good times just chilling and whatnot. Painting. Brown is a lot lighter than I like. Just like the green I have. Which is the German Commando Extra Dark Greens in the model painting set of model paints. Which I actually haven't been to in a while. I have to go out and get actual like non-GW paints. Because they're cheaper and easier to use. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Text block. Multicultural sporting event. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. If that's the World War II entry, they just call it the Civil War. Alright. Huh. Very interesting. Here, white fabric that he's wearing. Definitely. Definitely. That'd be a hoot. Do a stream on it, just call it Stupidia. Let's look up world events and see what it is. And don't worry, I have a VPN so I can spoof like I'm searching from Germany, so I can get the actual German answers to all my burning questions. Hey, look, if you're not willing to be offended, don't talk. Like, everyone has a right to be offended, but it's okay. Whoop-de-doo. What's it gonna do? Make you feel bad? Well, guess what? That's a Tuesday for most people. Suck it up, buttercups. The real world ain't here to be all nice and fluffy frou-frou for you. It will chew you up and spit you out. And not care a single iota about your feelings. Sad to say, not many people think it that way. Everybody, preface this, a lot of people that I have encountered recently believe that they are the center of the mother goddamn shuckin' universe. And it's just not correct. It's not correct, it's not right, they're not in the center of the universe. The world does not revolve around them or their bullshit. Yet they still think it does. Pisses me off. Pisses me off a lot. So yes, offended, I do not care. Oh. If everything was put to my own liking, shit. So many people would be pissed off. Ah. Tasty, tasty water. The life blood of this planet and everyone on it. Alrighty then. Yeah. Back out of the brown. Yeah, I gotta do 2 coats with this brown. It's not bad. I don't mind doing 2 coats, but it's just a little kerfluffing. If I was going for a lighter, more whited, waned bag approach, it wouldn't be too terrible. But I'm not. I'm doing realistic brown, realistic-esque brown leather. We have been married 9 years and it will be 10 years in November. So it has been a good 10 years. Had its ups, had its downs, had its all arounds. Not bad ideals or anything. Go. There we are. Good. Alright. Just peel that off real quick. Alright. Got a touch up here with the white.
Open eye. Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight.
There's an edge that needs to get just slightly touched up on this guy.
Hold tight, hold tight, hold
there we go. Alright, but back to the question. Alright, yeah. 12 years! Okay then. Why haven't you popped the question? Finances and whatnot, I'm assuming? Please note this is entirely assumption. You do not have to answer. Unless you want to. Then I will gladly listen to it all. Because for me and my wife, we got married after we knew each other for a year. That was just in passing. Dated for 3 months, and then we got married, and have been married ever since. Very kind of decisive, as it were. Yes. Oh, speak of the devil, and she shall appear. Whom do I hear coming down the stairs? Well, I know that everybody kind of wants to have their idyllic dream wedding and whatnot. Yes, honey. No. Check the front. Wait, who sent the package? Was it a model? Yeah. Can you bring that for me? It's over at the priming table. Sorry. Oh! Thank you, Patty. Can you go get that model for me, honey? It's right over there. And that's about the worst of it. But you could, aren't you able to go get married like at the Justice of the Peace, and you could wait for doing the ceremony at a later date? Because that's what Rose and I did. Oh, shit. The wife and I did. We got married in the courthouse, and all in all, on our wedding, we spent less than $200. Yes, honey boy. No, I haven't touched the soldering iron. Thank you. Yes, but apparently my mother-in-law got me another one. It's a giant minotaur, and I will build and paint him. Seems fairly straightforward. Yeah. Goes over there. The eventuality, we're going to finish painting up some of our models. Yeah, that we already started. That's good. Mother-in-law lives in a different state, so honestly, with how big America is, it should be classified as a different country, but, you know, everybody has their own opinions on that. Myself included. We literally have our own laws. That's basically the same thing as being a different country. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, so, Dearton, with the less than perfect wedding one, and I understand your finances. So, have a party. And then be like, hey, by the way, guys, we got married! You don't have to, just an idea. Entirely an idea. You can say no and be like, hey, mind your own beeswax. I'll gladly go back into my corner here. Can't afford a party? Nani? So running into, we're just adding more of this stuff, and it's not dry yet. How big of a party do you want to throw? Like a raging kecker? Yeah, that's important. It's the big thing is you're both happy with each other. If you weren't happy, it wouldn't have lasted 12 years. Still, lasting 12 years is still a huge milestone. Oh? Well then. Hopefully you still are able to go out and get those things taken care of. Or you found someone else to do those things with. Unless they're of not the PG variety and they're of the adult quality. Next one. I have these nice little fine tipped brushes. Some of them are smaller than others, so it's like, ah, gosh, blah blah blah. Well, it's too small. The fuck? 120? Shit. What did your mother do? Just have a shit ton of kids and then your aunts and uncles too? Holy crap. My family ain't anywhere near that big. Heck, there's less than a dozen people in my direct lineage. Little touch-ups here and there on this guy that I missed in painting. I was kind of doing a bit of a speed painting for the squad.
I see the world through ice covered in
back here. Tiny little folds, needs tiny precision. Right. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of people inviting themselves either, though, Dearton. Even with a small family. It's like, did you receive an invitation? No? Then get the out. That sort of thing.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids
that's exactly everything's in little details. So many people forget that. Oh God. One moment, everybody.
Spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Right, we're back, everybody. Sorry about that. My apologies with that one, everybody. It was mein padre. My son goes to, if you know or have watched American Ninja Warrior, my son does that, but it's for kids, and his class is at 2:30 this coming weekend. So, gotta get him out there for that. There we go. Nice bit of details on the pistola. Yes, working right now on the belt area, and it's a bit haphazard when you've got brown, a really, really, really dark color, and then the suit color is white. I could have easily gone with a different color, to be honest, but I don't think it needs to be that. Whoa! Alright. Not like some of the things we talk about. Oh. Okay. Understandable. Okay. Yeah, that is understandable. There are some things you do. There's some things I miss about being a single bachelor. I could go out and get drunk and not have to worry about anything because I didn't have any of my current sitting responsibilities. Ah, those are the days. Not having to be responsible. But it's all okay. It's worked out for the best in the end right now. Working out just fine. Just fine indeed. Alright. Yes. And that right there makes it worth it. That little emotion, that little twinge and flutter in your heart that you feel. That is love. This is love. Do 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 do. You know, that song ringing and whatnot in everyone's ears as they use it for over-commercialization. Actually, I can just get rid of this for right now. I'm not building anything. I am painting. It's in my way because it keeps on sticking to my hand and bothering me. Yes, that is one thing that many can agree on. Love is worth fighting for. Well, a lot of people do go off and fight and do stupid things because they do it out of love. Not a bad thing, mind you, just sad circumstances in life. Get a little heavy. Bring it back. You don't need to worry about getting all the details right. You can always fix it. Happy little mistakes. Just like old Bob Ross used to say. Happy little mistakes. There we go. Boom. First coat of brown is done. Allons-y. Silver. Pistol grip done. I was wondering why different lamp it times out after a certain amount of time. I have it so I can see better. Yeah. There we go. Belt. And a little bit of brown. Too much brown there. Touches there, touches there. Looking good otherwise. Good. On to the ice! For those of you who don't speak German, that's white! Which is the main cloth color for this suit. And there, sometimes I loathe having chosen white for it, but the other things I like it because it pops compared to the rest of the armor. And it's sci-fi fantasy tabletop game in the universe, so perfectly fine to have some outlandish colors. Heck, there's an entire faction of space jesters that are known as the Harlequins. Not bad. Folk just really, really fucking weird. They serve Shiggorath, the Laughing God. Yeah. Yeah, you do never trade away ones you love. Really, really hard to do that because we humans are, for more of a sense, we are pack bonding builders. And we do that with love in its easiest form. If we love something, we bond with it. Like snakes, spiders, arachnids, dogs, cats. All of those are more or less pack-bonded creatures that we love, think are cute or otherwise, just enjoy, and we love them to pieces. Doesn't matter if they're not your actual children or that. It's just, it is love, do-do-do-do, and it's what you gotta do. And once you find love, you generally keep it because it is hard to find more of it. Trust me. I'm starting to get tired. There's that. touch-ups here and there. Back to the brown. I went right to the white. Dagnabbit, I don't need all that white. Brush it all off. That's a good thing, Deerton. To find somebody you're committed into. Stay on. You're helping. Granted, the first time that it went out, I didn't notice it. Now I notice it. Now I notice the betrayal. How dare you? Yep. Probably low battery. That's the charger. I got one close by. Damn it! Oh well. We carry on, my wayward sons. Boom. Now that that's not there, we can put all these that are done to a certain point. Because I kind of like trying to go through and doing it by the colors that I have, so I like doing at least squads. I like painting by the numbers. Makes it overall easier in my mind. And also having the uniformity of the squads. Doing it all. Shit, I find it very hard. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. Oh, yeah, that is true. I myself find myself in a similar relationship. As Rose and I, we have not lost love, but Rose has been always open to the idea of polygamy. And I was the one that was like, no, I want monogamy, as I was raised in a very, very hardcore Christian family. No sex before marriage, all that fun jazz. Well, eventually I did have sex before marriage. That was when I was outside of my family's control, and I learned that the world was a beautiful and bright place. Not without its dangers. But so I decided to go, and I wanted to try it. And I tried it, and boom. We had it. We had it. And so now, after 10 years, we have opened our relationship to other partners. Luckily for me, my beloved is bi. So, we get to go shopping or anything. I get to oogle women, and she oogles with me. Now that we've opened up our relationship, our partners, it's an interesting frontier, and here I am on the market, as it were, after 10 years of monogamy. Love fluid is easier than gender fluid, yes. Don't get everybody can do them, be them, love them, or do whatever to themselves as they wish. To me, personally, there are two genders. There is man, and there is woman. That's it, in my opinion. However, people have the right to choose for themselves, so if they, with gender dysphoria and whatnot, they were a woman and they want to be a guy, sure, fine. I'll call you by what you want. But don't stab it down my throat. Everyone, regardless of race, sex, creed, we are all equal. The only difference is the status of our birth. We're all human. There is no other race. There is ethnicity, but there's no race. We, as the human race, despite our genetic diversities, we are all the same thing. Our blood is red. Our bones, when bleached, are white. We have the same skeletal structure, same musculature, all of that. And the fact that people are like, oh, you're racist. No, I'm not racist. I'd rather hire someone based on their qualifications rather than the color of their skin, because that's just a genetic trait of melanin. I could go right now to a doctor and have them inject me with a shit ton of melanin or melatonin or whatever it is for the skin color, and boom, I could become blacker than the fucking night. Like, it's all it is. The only difference is the different colors of it. There's nothing there. We all develop differently, like those of us of white skin. We're born in northern countries that are usually cold, covered in clouds. We didn't need to be protected from the sun because guess what? The sun was behind clouds and it was cold as balls. Those who were born in very sunny climates where it is very arid generally have a darker appearance because they have to deal with the sun. It'll be either of them. Yes, theys, that's fine. Yep, it's you. Everyone is to themselves their own individual, and they can do what they wish with their own bodies. Their bodies, their choice. Oh, but you're supposed to love and cherish everyone. Yeah, okay, I do, but I don't have that level of empathy for everyone. Yes. Yes, that is it. You play A or B. And me, I am A. Well, that's sexist of having men be A and women be B. You know what I mean? They're interchangeable on that spectrum, in my opinion. But you need a sperm and an egg to go boom, child. And some people may hate me for my stance, but guess what? You want to be gay? Go be gay. You want to be straight? Go be straight. I don't care. What somebody else does has as little touch on my own perceptions of reality than as much as I allow them to. Yeah. That is true. I do prioritize, and that you are very right on that, Dearton. Sad to say, I would prioritize myself over you in a survival situation because I have wife and kids. But also, I'd be willing to jump in front of a couple bullets for some people. And I'm sure that you would choose the survival of your girlfriend over me. Entirely reasonable. Me, I don't get how firefighters do it. Being willing to go running into a blazing inferno. That's impressive to say the least. But yeah, self-preservation is a must. It's a survival instinct that's been and will never be bred out of us. Understandable. And that is a gift unto itself, because there are a lot of people that I would put myself in that number. I am very emotional. And so in an emotional situation, or in a situation that requires action, I'm not going to really think. I'm just gonna go fucking do. We have to have also people that are going to step back, look at the situation, and then go. They're there. There they are. Oh wait, I forgot you. Your pistole. Did not get any silver bits on it. Got the white, but didn't get the silver. We'll never get kids. Yes, and that is understandable. Everybody has their own choice to bring kids in the world, but let's say the whole world was dropped down to only 1,000 people on the planet, split into the perfect ratio for survival, as scientists said. I think it was 400 men and 600 women with genetic diversity abroad, and then having to repopulate. Yes, you have to make that there, and some people's choices of not wanting kids kind of have to be ignored for the survival of the human race. But that's a very existential circumstance, to say the very least. A very extreme one, too. But rational, level-headed thinking is definitely required. Yes? Yes. Sure. Did you come back with another one?
No.
Okay.
A couple of them need a rehouse.
Alright. Here you go. It's pretty and shiny. Packs. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I missed some on the inside there when I was speed painting. Damn, I'll have to get that later. After I'm done with these pouches and pockets and this man's robotic legs. No shit. But yeah. Here we are tackling the big questions, moral quandaries, and rationalities. And this is one thing that I enjoy. I like collecting friends and associates who have different viewpoints, because, as I said before, I am not the smartest, but I'm not the dumbest. And I know I don't have all the answers. So I like surrounding myself with intelligent individuals and people of different opinions, because we can't look at it all through one lens. We're all not the same person, because that would be boring as fuck. I'm sorry, I would like, oh gods. If everyone was like me, fuck, nothing oh fuck. I don't know. Like, I personally wouldn't find it that jarring, because like, yay! Everybody is like me! Yay! But also then it's like, fuck, everyone's like me. God, I'm an annoying son of a bitch. Because I know I can talk people's ears off. That's why I'm here. Nice upbeat music. I'm sitting here, dark villain laughing. Yes. And speaking of villains, I think, like, if I was ever sent into, like, isekai, the Japanese stuff, sent to another world, I would be a fucking villain. Like, if I was, like, DC or Marvel, just use them as base, I would be a villain, but I would be, like, the comically over-the-top villain. Yeah, we do suck. But also in that situation, you have the ability to shape humanity going forward. You have the ability to affect the outcome with the population being that small. At least in the very beginnings. And that is a huge responsibility. Just make sure everybody records down your name for future reference so that you can be one of the 1,000 people that saved humanity from extinction. Your name on a plaque for all time. Forever remembered as one of the progenitors of the saving of humanity. Wouldn't be a bad title to have post-mortem. So, have they met the Fungin yet, your D&D group? Well, we're cockroaches. We keep on coming back no matter how many times they kill us. But, if you look at it, the natural disasters, I was watching a video, I can't remember exactly who made it. Curses! They have to have Fungin in the dungeon. If any of you are watching this, that are in Deerton's Dungeons and Dragons party, run. That's all I can tell you is just run. He's a mad lad. He's insane. You have no hopes of survival. You all will die screaming into the void, cursing his name. Unless you're nice and you bring snacks, then he'll let you live. Only to meet a more twisted fate down the line. Losing being fun. Interesting. Alright. Much there. There we go. Back to the big rush before I sit there and start going insane and not getting the progress I so desire. Brown, not white, brown. Yeah. See people at the bottom, rise at the top. Yeah. That's agreeable. Everybody wants to be on top. That's why I'd never run, like, I personally, I despise politics in it all, but that's where you get power nowadays, for lack of a better term. And me, if I ever ran in politics, many people would fucking hate me because I could promise them nothing. At some point, time loop. Ooh. A time loop town? Ooh. Ooh, Deerton, what's the word for time? In German. can't remember it. Because I know is hour. Hope I'm not butchering the pronunciation. Ziet. Alright. Ziet Town. Literally a town famous for clocks. For making the best timed items. Clocks that never lose their time, that are always accurate to the second. And then a sorcerer from that town creates a clock to relive the day of something, and it goes horribly wrong, and the town is caught in a time loop. Boom! Fantastic, it works. Every person in town, a full schedule for the day, what they do down to every... Yes. Yes. And the local lord is worried, as he has not gotten a report, or, you know, they haven't gotten any word from the town of Ziet in a long time. So the adventurers are hired to go and see what the problem is, what's going on in Ziet. And literally, they're on a 24-hour clock. Same day, every day. Terrifying. Yes. Oh. There you go. Yes. Yes. Just bloop. Gone. Even better intrigue. There you go. Brought to you by Atlas Chief Productions. I have a gut feeling if you ever unleash that on your players and they find out that I was an idea of it or helped in the creation of it, they'll come after me with some sort of maddening grudge of like, you tortured us for hours. I doubt that it would actually happen, but, you know. You never know. It is one of the classics. And then if you have somebody that's versed in Dunamancy, or no, sorry, Chronomancy, the magic of time, they can kind of figure out what the heck is going on, or they find a Chronomancer's spell book or something, you know. Even more intrigue on that line front. All sorts of warm and fuzzies now. That's good. Yeah, not actually fun to encounter. I have never encountered a time deal in Dungeons and Dragons. None of my DMs or I have never used the usage of time. as a weapon or a mechanic. Clock tower 17 times for midnight, and 13 dawn, they hit the road at midnight, 8 hours, walk away from the town, and they were sleeping in the cart. Yeah, that, oh gods. And now they're trapped there. Like, they were going to report back. It's 2 days drive away, and they were trying to report back. So you have merchants literally trying to leave the city, get less than a day's ride away, and they're boop brought back to that town. We've lost caravans, we've lost this, we've lost that. Just, oh god, the beautiful cacophony of chaos that would cause. Yes. And then they're on basically a clock to try and figure out the mystery, or the day repeats precisely the same way. There is a beautiful silence to it. There is a beautiful scene to that. It's, oh, yes. And it's been done in movies a couple times, but they've done it in contrite ways. Just they've been reliving it. Ooh, that'd be another terrifying one too. The town gets attacked. Oh, the white town, you see. Yes. Oh yeah. They were once good goods, but they're now rotting away. Because the timeline altering magics only affects living corporeal beings. Super focusing. Oh, yes. Just, oh my god, yes. It only affects living creatures, so the normal passage of time happens for the clothing. Ooh. And, ooh, another thing is if you're in it long enough, you start forgetting that you're from out of town. You start having to make intelligence checks, wisdom saves. And, yeah, some of the things and the stuff, yeah, it would say where it is, but they start having to make sanity checks. Because the curse is starting to affect them mentally. They then start falling hazier and hazier if they keep on failing, to where they are now no longer able to do things. They're just turned into an NPC under the curse. Wah, ah, 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 ah. It's just an idea for using down the road. You don't have to torture them with it. It's just an idea, Dearton. Don't kill them. Don't torture them so terribly that they never want to play again. Because they may very well find me then. They'll be like, how dare you make the town of Zeet? Yeah, fine, torture them as much as you want. It's an idea, it's free-flowing, it's now in your hands. Torture with whom you wish. Oh, backy cracky. Alrighty, dighty, mighty righty. Boom shakalada, ding 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 ding. Let's get some white. Heavy. Nope, didn't touch any brown. Oh, no. But yes. They're eventually gonna find me, Deerton, and they're gonna be like, stop giving him ideas! We're just trying to have fun and I'm getting tortured! Yeah. You don't have to, like, yeah, there you go. What are you doing for the next 10 minutes every day? Oh, I'm going to talk with our party members like they're there, but they're not. Reliving the same conversations they had the previous days and interactions. So everything that they've already done, one of the players is doing it. There we go. There, NPC to character to their demise. Should the curse continue. But that's also prolonged exposure to it. That's the main factor. If they're able to figure it out in a quick amount of time, favoring their intelligence, then they're in and out in a flash, 100-yard dash. And with you as their DM, I'm pretty sure they're used to it at this point. The torturous effects. There we go. Just one right there. There we go. And fail saving throw. Yeah. Yeah. Another fun one. If I remember the spell for 5e, the spell school, it's Dunamancy, which is the aspects of gravity. That's how you get floating cities and whatnot. And you have somebody sit there and create the first floating castle and use it to rain down bombardments on people. Because flying castle, that's dangerous enough. Flying castle throwing bombs out of it, that's terrifying. A bit simple, but simple isn't always bad. Go. That's acceptable for us. Yep. Nope. Just to the top. Good, good. My identity is safe. Good. Very, very good. My identity remains safe, secure, and no one knows I'm giving you ideas. Ooh, damn. I just thought, oh, so timed arrows. Time arrows. Enchanted weapon. The arrows can speed up or slow down people's time. One time they were like, we want to roll with it. Okay. Mad alchemy. Mad alchemist, run! Oh shit, that's a lot. Brush right on. Rolled well, excellent. What did you do to them? What did you do to your tin? Tell me! Don't leave me in suspense. Oh yes. Yes, excellent. The crazy shopkeep is always a good standby. There wasn't one, now there is one, and he's crazy because, you know, he's insane. Someone bluffs and says, yes? Ooh. Alright, so they're an honest party. The rogue is slipping. Phone making noises. Selective noises. Mr. Rips, hello, and welcome to the stream. You've joined us for chatting, and yes, Warhammer painting. Miniatures. We're going to take guys like this. This is the finished product. Not the best pictures, but we are going to be doing that to these guys that are just getting their base colors now. I spent way too much time and effort on these guys, and I love it. Yes, I am an artsy devil. Luckily, I have been joined by our mad lad, Mr. Dearton. Yes, give them a loaded grenade and just let them go off on their own adventure. No knowledge, no nothing, just bye-bye! It blow up. I hope the day has found you well, Mr. Rips. Yes, dude, and that is hilarious. Jumping back to a bit earlier in the conversation is Dunamancy, the chronomancy, like the chronomancy arrows. The user, aka the person who owns the quiver or arrows, can determine if it slows the opponent down or speeds them up. Shoots own party member for die 6 damage. I'm gonna speed him up. What? He's now basically he's using the haste. But it's time themed. Mwah, ah. and painting and chit-chatting. It is a wondrous Friday evening. Alright, Dearton, thank you for sticking around, my friend. Get some rest. Hopefully you feel better soon. And thank you for joining us tonight, Dearton. It is very much appreciated. Especially just chit-chatting with you here. And now we're back here again, kicking ass and painting space dwarves. Which ain't bad. I like my space dwarves. They diggy holes all over the galaxy. There we go for darker paints. Sadly, as I said before, the brown is a little watered down, or yeah, is a little watered down just as it exists. And white is starting to harden. No. It's alright, though. We'll live. Might take us a little bit longer to get these ones done as it goes, but it's fine. I can't paint that fast. I can't paint to the beat. But it is at least pretty thus far. Alright. Stir up the paints, that way they don't set. Hopefully one of them there we go. Like a Hellcat. No. So much green. So much green. Alright. There we go. There we are. Kinda like this style of music. I personally like it quite a bit. Nice, tip-tappy and jazzy. Alright, that's another one done. Next! And then we'll start putting arms on them, so that way they're not harmless. Yarr. Which actually get us into using that bit, which is a high-las rotary cannon. Bitches love cannons. Bra humbug. Apologies. T was trying to go down the wrong pipe. But that's okay. I got paint in the wrong spot. Oh no! It's not like I can't fix it with paint. Alright, there we are. Perfect timings. Yep. There we go. Good, 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 good. Excellent. They're coming out better than I thought they would be. I hear footsteps. Yes, honey bunny. Sure. Oh. Look, everyone. New spider enclosure. Very, very pretty. My housemate and my beloved are into the arachnids these days. They have many 8-legged and hairy children. I'm going to move this out of camera line now. Alright. Back to my fumbling fingers and the ending of our lives. I'll have to get a small one to get back in there. There's a little spot right back behind the holster that I can't reach with the current size of brush that I'm wearing and not fuck up the rest of the paint jobs.
You like it?
Yes, it's very you. Very cute.
Where's Emily?
I don't know.
Oh, he's over here.
Oh, he's in there? Oh! Oh, the little spider emerald. Right. So, good. I saved a household spider from the rain as he was sitting on the interior of our screen. So I gave him the opportunity to be a house pet. Initially, he was just going to be in the house for a day. But he's now a member of the household. 8 legs and all. Which ain't bad. Alright. There we are. Ah, see? Yeah. Perfect. It's the right paint. In the right places. Not being superly overly dramatic. Perfectly fine as we are working with good paints and good times. I enjoy painting. I hope you all enjoy it too. I wish I could give you a better scene of it. I could probably have the camera up top and then me just painting, and you guys get to see me going like with my tongue sticking out and focusing on the paint, but I don't know. I like you guys being able to show you the models, even though the resolution of the camera isn't the peak of perfection. You guys don't need to be seeing my face in 1080p. We'll just say that. Not yet, at least. I hope you're all okay with 720. So that's what I currently make. High definition webcams will come later. If everything goes according to plan. Which I hope it does. I wanted, but it's okay. Oh. Boom. Belt loop's done. Pistol grip. Gotta get that pistol grip. Alright. Yes. Right. Regular size brush, not fine tip. Let's go. Got plenty of workings to do. Nice and easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl in it right now. Get some silver, because we gotta get the handle on the pistol done. Nice and easy. Like everybody knows who's boss. And some of you might find this a bit tedious to do this 10 times, but it's fine. It comes with the territory of building an army that is uniform, which I am not opposed to doing. I just gotta make sure I don't put a crap ton of paint on the brush. I don't want to lose details of the model. And there's the rest. Alright, not much. Wipe off on the finger. Damn it. Alright. Nope. Too much water, too much water. It's a bad thing if you have too much water on the brush. It dilutes the paints way too much. I'll get that one taken care of after he dries, and I'll go over him with another coat of brown on Trooper 9. Now it's time for Trooper 10. Alrighty then. Getting the nice and the music is very nice. There we go. What a particular spot it was. Get it with more white.
Around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance.
Too much paint. Dang it. That's okay. Not terrible. Recoverable from. There we go. Good. Work. Yes, paper towel, painting, all good things. All fun things. Yep, there we go. 10. Yep. Nice, a bit stiffer. Everybody's having a wonderful Friday evening. Thank everybody for jumping in and watching, by the way. You don't know how much I appreciate it. Ah, Mr. Rips! Yeah, I do. The lighting that I had, so I have a lamp back here that was here, it died. So I was using a ring lamp that my wife has, and its battery died. So I was like, oh shit, I'm kind of stuck here in the grim darkness of the 40K universe painting. So I gotta get a ring camera again. Luckily my birthday's coming up, so it's on the list of acceptable gifts, along with monetary compensation for my existence. Mwah, ah, ah. Thank you! It's a bit early, as it'll be next week. But thank you, Mr. Rips. Very much appreciated. Especially with your continued subscription and patronage. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. So play any good games recently, Mr. Rips? Because today I had off, so I didn't really get to play much, because I was doing honeydew chore lists and having to do adult things like my old work boots finally died on me, so I had to go get some of those from the local fleet farm. Alright, that's there. There we go. Ah. It was a long, hot day. Yeah! Yeah, I can imagine. It is quite spicy out, hasn't it, Ben? Too spicy, if you ask me. I need some H2O. We had a peak of 90 on Monday. The rest of the week for us was actually quite fine. I know that there has been plenty of heat waves hitting the remainder of the country. And I feel for those people. It's rather hot out. But also last winter was cold as balls, so it's just, you know, making it out. Yeah, so that's the one thing, is the thing broke. So like that bright flash there, that's how like it would be that bright if it was actually working properly. But c'est la vie, we're here and chatting anyway. Sadly, they don't have a painting channel, so I have to do it in just chatting for a category, because like I put in painting, it's like, oh, painting simulator. And I'm like, no, I'm not simulating painting, I'm actually getting paint on my hands. With that, ooh, wait, I was about to say it, but nope, Trooper 10 is not done yet. Need some good old-fashioned silver. Wait, this point alright. There we are. Dab of brown on top of that. Dabs of white. I do enjoy Warhammer, the hobby. Due to schedule, I am very, very busy, to be honest, between streaming, preparing for my journeyman's license test, and other things. That, yes, I would say, like, Warhammer painting and playing is my preferred hobby, but I also enjoy playing video games. Had I gotten to the Warhammer first, before I started playing video games, oh dear gods, the amount of models that I would have. Yes, I am an electrician. As my day job. Ah, good tea. But yes, I'm an electrician in the daylight. Whoop. All right. Now it's time for some red, which we have some GW. Whoa, that is really dark comparatively. Some GW paints. Evil Sun, or this is Daka. Yep, this is Daka Red. I do enjoy my career as an electrician. It's not my favorite. Like, I would rather play video games, personally. I don't know. Nope. Alright, so that paint tub is dead. Shit. Alright. Back to the paint bucket. Hold on one moment, everyone. I gotta pick a paint bucket. Yep, found it. Alright. The paint now will be moot green for these guys' abilities. Gotta shake up the pots. It's been a while since we've done some craziness. And now I gotta go buy more paint. It's not super expensive, but it's not, you know, what one would want. But yes, being an electrician has been very good to me over the years. It's how I can afford my house. It's how I was able to afford my computer. It's how I've been able to afford to do all of this. So it's not bad. And to me, it's fine. It has had its ups and its downs, but it is not bad. I enjoy it. My biggest joy out of it, being an electrician, is going through a room, a unit or construction piece, and going through wiring the whole thing, and then months later, when we're wiring it and we're doing finals and everything turns on and everything works and it's all good. That for me is like the biggest high I can get, because it is just a wondrous feeling to know that I did a good job. There is a local restaurant that my company, we did the electrical on it. You may have heard of it. It's called Portillo's. We got a couple up here in Minnesota. And we've built one of them, or helped build one of them. So it just absolutely cool to be like, I helped build that. And that the place is still open, the electricity's running and flowing, and it's all bright and whatnot. And just having that sense of accomplishment of, look at what I did. Look at what I was a part of. I enjoy that very much so. The work, anyone can pull the wire. It's actually doing the calculations, the load, and actually having the want to do the work. I have a coworker, and I hate judging people. I know it's oxymoron, but he is not built for being an electrician. He just isn't. He doesn't have the initiative, for lack of a better term, to do this as a profession. And I wish him the best, because he seems like a very nice guy. But he needs to get it together. Granted, this is like his first foray into it, so he's new. And I can understand it. But he needs to get a little bit faster. Because have you ever had a coworker that's stuck in first gear and they don't have any other speeds? That's what it's like working with him. Which is sad. Because, like, he's a great guy. I've talked with him, stories, whatnot. Seems like a great guy. But he's just not cut out for the work. And it sucks. There we are. There we go. Green visors for everyone. Oh shit, I forgot to put green on their chest lights. Shit! Gotta paint them all again. Un momento. That actually is a nice contrast to the dark green. Yes, I like it. The red I do like because the original one, so what I'm talking about, there is a, right there, if you can see it, right by the gun, the silver part of it. Hold on. Okay, with the brush. Right here, there's a light behind there that you can't see anymore that I've painted. For these guys, it's all red, but I'm painting this green and whatnot. So it just is a nice offset, this little moot green. Hold on, let me do the dot here and try and show you kind of the contrast as best as I can. There we go. So, just focusing on my hands, not the model. Nope. Focus on the model. Dang it. There we go. That little light green offset, if you can see it, like that just little offset of color, that makes the lack of a better term, the lime green pop. Of course, GW has to call their stuff a certain color so that they can trademark it, so that then nobody else can take the name and use it and blah 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 when it's really just lime green. But then again, green is my favorite color, and there are many shades of green, and I enjoy it. Oh, yes. Beyond the colors and the whatnot, I enjoy what I do for a living, as it has provided. Because I, many years ago, roughly 9 years ago, recently married. Nice. You alright there, Mr. Rips? We're doing just fine. But yes, 9 years ago I chose to become an electrician before my son was born, because I looked at it. In my mind, I had two options. Go for the police academy and try out for that, or become an electrician. Bodily harm in one side, electrical power, stability, reliability in the other. I chose the reliability. Kudos to the police officers and whatnot that do their jobs diligently and whatnot. They are true heroes as long as they're not abusing their power. That's fine with me. But we come and find ourselves here now at the end of our stream, as I have to get ready to put the kiddo to beddy by, as it's my night to do it, and all the wondrous chicanery therein. So I want to thank you all for joining me. Dearton, I know you have gone off to sleep, but thank you, sir. And Mr. Rips, it is always a pleasure to have you on the stream. And hopefully we will see you tomorrow for some Total War Warhammer goodness, as we will once again go with Rekoth and try and claim all of Lustria for our own. But with all that, ladies and gents, I am Atlas Chief. You all have been absolutely fantastic. And until I see you in the next one, ta-ta for now.